We're going to do a little thing called Contender or Pretender, where Tyler runs through a list of NFL teams, and I say whether I think they're a contender or they're pretty much not, and they're just pretending, and they won't really be in the race come the end of the season. So, Tyler, you're good to start.
First off is the Bengals.
I think they're a pretender. I don't think their offensive line is good enough. I don't think their defense is all that good. And I believe in Burrow, but there just seems to be something off this year, and I don't think they are true Super Bowl contenders.
Number 2, the Ravens.
They're not contenders. They're frauds. I don't think they have a shot.
That's fair. The Browns.
The Browns are actually a better team than I thought. I don't know what they're going to look like when Watson comes back, so I'm going to say pretenders.
Vikings.
Pretenders. Kirk Cousins is not that guy. Sorry to the Vikings fans. He's not that guy.
The Packers.
Packers are not contenders. They're pretenders. I'm an Aaron Rodgers guy. The Packers are pretenders. They don't have the offensive weapons. This is the same team that we saw in 2020, just a different offense. Not really a different offense, just different offensive weapons. That team made it all the way to the NFC Championship game and then got exposed and got absolutely destroyed by Raheem Mostert, who before contact had 173 yards rushing before he was even touched. And this is the same team. That team can't stop. That team gives up too many points. I mean, they almost lost a third-string quarterback, Bailey Zappi, to the New England Patriots. I understand it's Bill Belichick, but you can't be having that. Can't be having that.
The Dolphins.
Contenders. If Tua is healthy, they're contenders.
The Bills.
Josh Allen's that dude. They're contenders.
Eagles.
Contenders.
Cowboys.
I got this one, Jerry. I got this one. They're contenders, my friend. Mark it down. Contenders.
I believe the Cowboys are pretenders.
Yeah.
I just don't believe in their defense enough.
Here, here, just for you, Nate, we'll put them in the wild card pretenders.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's even worse.
We'll put them in a possibility that only they can really fit in at the moment. So,
I think they could be a lock for the wild card though, which is great.
Honestly, yeah.
Super wild card weekend is a very entertaining time in the NFL.
I'm just excited for 2 weeks from now when I'm actually sitting here and I'm actually right. So, we'll give it 2 weeks and then we'll see who's right. Give it 2 weeks.
Next team is the Jaguars.
They're pretenders. They're better. They're an improved team. But they kind of showed this weekend they don't have it in them. Like, they started up 2 touchdowns within like 5 minutes versus the Eagles, and they just let the Eagles kind of just walk away with the game after they were literally up 14 points. And that's a big red flag for me as a team that wants to. I think they have a good chance to win that division, but I don't think they can contend for the Super Bowl. I think they're pretenders.
The Titans.
That's a tough one to me. I'm a big Taylor Lewan guy. Taylor Lewan got hurt, but he's been underperforming. Their offense looks just fine without him. Derrick Henry's that dude. But they're pretenders. They can't actually contend because Ryan Tannehill's in the same level, in my opinion, as Kirk Cousins. It's with a quarterback. He's average. He's not good enough to win the big game.
The Bucks.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers are pretenders. I would never say that. I would never, ever say that before this season. But I just don't believe the team can remain healthy enough, and I don't believe in their offensive line at all. They've experienced way too many injuries for me that I'm not comfortable with that offensive line. I think Brady is still very good, but I think when it comes down to it, I just don't think the offensive line is built to really go for a run this year.
Tom really fumbled, Giselle for a wild card team. That's crazy to me.
Tom said, "Yeah, I love my family, but it's really important. Maybe getting an 8th ring." So I'm going to choose a possibility of an 8th ring over my entire family. I respect you, Tom, but it's okay. You can retire. It is okay. We will miss you in football, but it is okay. Go live happily with your family. A wide receiver that was on your team just did that. Cole Beasley. He was on your roster for like a week and a half. He came back and he was like, this ain't for me. I'm retiring. Just out of nowhere. Like, was active for like 2 games. Was like, I'm done. Bye. Left. Retired. Just but nothing. He don't care. Do the same thing, Tom. Don't do it now. You started the season. Finish the season. But like, Tom, it's time. This isn't the team.
Next team is the Chiefs.
The Chiefs, they're contenders. They're the only team, in my opinion, that can really compete offensively with the Dolphins and the Bills.
The Chargers.
Pretenders. Not healthy enough at all. Too many injuries. Left tackle Rashawn Slater got hurt, one of the best offensive linemen on their team. Bosa hurt, can't do it. They're pretenders.
The 49ers.
With Trent Williams, I would have said they're contenders, but depending upon his health, I mean, they have to use George Kittle as a blocker. Their offense just hasn't looked fantastic. Debo looked back on Monday, but I just don't know. I'll say contenders. Just because I have enough faith in Debo Samuel and George Kittle, and I think Jimmy G's good enough.
The Rams.
The Rams are pretenders. I think their offense is kind of taken. I don't know what happened to their offense. Kevin O'Connell left, and ever since their offense is only averages 17 points per game. They almost need Odell Beckham back on that team. Allen Robinson can't create separation, can't get open. The only wide receiver that is worth anything on that team is Cooper Kupp, and like he's the only guy on their offense that is. He's their only hope. Cooper Kupp is their only hope. But I think they're pretenders. I don't think they can run it back at all.
And then the Cardinals.
When does Call of Duty come out? They're pretenders. They're pretenders. They're pretenders. I don't think that when DeAndre Hopkins comes back, we'll see. But normally they start hot and they haven't even done that. So I don't have a lot of faith.